It's a slow burn for the Petro Gazz Angels. Naporto Karandang. And you gotta commend Neil, the defense of the Angels. Pauline Gaston, Tempiatura doing everything she can. Here comes Myla Pablo. Nabor finds Cez Robles. Tempiatura is gold. Gaston, nothing yet. Pablo with the bomb.
Popping these balls up from left to right. Taking care of the backcourt defense. Doing her job as the main.
Will get us going. Reverse set. Good pick up there by Mars. But a good return by Remy.
Here in the Pvl. Look at that.
Sharp serve to CC, of course. Isa had to change her approach. On the run. Alba was there. Secondary setter. Back to Petro Gazz. Brooke from the back. And that paints the line.
Very active on offense here in the opening set. Finding a lot of open spaces in the backcourt defense of Choco Mucho. To bring that to the table here in the All-Filipino Conference.
Kat was able to get to it. CC from behind. Petro Gazz's turn now. Reverse kay Isa. Baiso, Pontillas. Back to Isa. Goes cross. Tempiatura was there. Again. And all of that also changes a little bit dahil galing tayo sa mga dikdikan at mga bilisan na mga komparensya. In the meantime, regalo. Kat Tolentino. Sapete hangs. Alba will go. Anticipated by Jonah.
Isa-set niya papunta kay Isa Molde. She wanted to get her touch as an attacker. Maizo Pontillas on the right. You also have an option in Rania Musa.
Uy! Nagkahiyaan. And now, whole ball time. Is 24-23, one set point save. Gem reverses to Dindin. Return to sender. So 5-0. 6-0 run and we're all tied up. Jim. Really not slowed down in this game. Look at that serve, right? 22-20. This time, Dacoron shadowing Nunag.
It was right beside the middle blocker. Sa kaliwa lang ng middle blocker.
So they maintain a 4-point lead. That drops in again now.
The main strategy has been working for the
scoring department.
Bernadette Pons, when she came to Creamline, was what? Serving and defending. That's all she did back then.
Right.
Naging MVP na. That's 7 MVPs.
Yes.
In the team, Panay.
And actually,
Makes the adjustment for all. Free ball. Open. Brooke, solid on the dig. Back set.
Isa Maizo Pontillas.
yeah, very smart move by Isa Pontillas.
That's gonna drop in.
Yeah, I was inside.
They're not out of it yet.
Down only 3.
Joy Dacoron will be the one to serve. Bertolano picks up the first ball. Romero goes left. The push by La Rosa. Back set. Maizo Pontillas able to bring the lead down to just 2 points. Cheng goes to Palma.
3 straight points for the Foxies to equalize. Van Sickle goes down the line. You mentioned wala nga si Jonas Sabete.
Who has been the help of Brooke.
Oh!
But Myla Pablo definitely can step up. Solid block.
Sharp serve. Rosa will try. Pablo Pablo on the approach. Bertolano with a save. Aika again, shut down by Maizo Puntillas. Farm Fresh Foxies. Out of the USC Growling Tigers' Golden Tigers' program. La Rosa. Chance here for Farm Fresh. Saet picks it up. That's high. Pablo. Telerio again. Oh, that was a good play. Just couldn't get it through.
Digger. Cheng on 2. Got it.
Always so sneaky there. Plays for Cheng. Let's take a second look on that. Sharma late in reading that one.
But despite the highlights, it's just a 2-point run for the Angels. They're still down by 3. Tempiatura sets it up for Puntillas, brushes it off the block. Cal. And Victoria probably blocked by the net. This block of the set, and Joy Dacoron did the trick. Brought to you by East West Bank, the official bank of the Pvl All-Filipino Conference.
Seems like the coaches wanted to go for a challenge, which he was saying that it was clear, it was outside.
Miss Veros nowhere to go. Van Sickle with a single lady block to tie the game at 19.
Petro Gazz Angels, take a look at that block. Van Sickle all over that ball.
And it's going to be interesting to see the numbers, especially the unforced errors by the Chargers after set number 2. Laxina. Here's a chance to go for the win. Palma with a dunk! A come from behind win yet again for the Angels in set number 2.
In third spot with equal number of points, 91 points so far in this tournament. Service ace.
Yep, that was service ace. Sakto sa court.
Good up by Savvy.
Oh,
gandang bantay naman nun.
Yeah.
Coron.
Ganda ng bantay. No cover.
So talagang matira-matibay dito. Fatigue and the longevity and the fresh legs. Lahat yan kailangan i-consider ng mga teams.
Oy! Single blocks. Take a look at that reverse set. But guarding that cross court.
Those are the victims so far of the HD Spikers this conference. Counter-attack right away. Looking for a lift. Not called. Cayuna reverses to Jove. Jove is denied. Improving the blocking and the serving. Here's a block of the set brought to you by East West Bank, the official bank of the Pvl All-Filipino Conference. They looked faster, quicker on their plays, on offense. Petro Gazz, even at 4-1, they've had some games where they looked a bit shaky. A match so far in 4 games. Better first ball there. Maina again. Constantly feeding Pablo. Slide. Sa gitna na naman dinala ni Rem. Good defense by Petro Gazz. Counter-attack. Fanny was there waiting. Barbon, sorry, that's Tempiatura.
Good defense.
Scramble. Long rally alert. Very close.
Oh,
Another low one.
Back set.
Baba. That's the proper one. That's the proper set.
Good height for Van Sickle sa back row. For attackers, mapag-back front row man or back row. But good first ball dahil sakto kay Cheng yung defense na yun.
Biggest lead of the match now, partner. 12. Gandler goes long. Isa with a tip. Don was there for coverage again. Says off speed.
Good read by Puntillas.
Good footy. Sent back by Gandler. Pablo again. And that will go in. Oh, what a sequence. Everything clicking. Even the feet. Pace herself in matches. Especially if these matches go long. Gandler letting it go and letting it drop. Dawn is back to receive. Abil, who also moonlighted as libero for Signal. When Dawn was out, Cess with the tip. Brooke will send it back easily. Riri faking.
Good block.
Good reaction there by Gel. Overpass. Gel will go for it.
Oh, that was inside. Drop ball by Janelle Cheng.
Court awareness, partner.
Yeah, take a look at that. Ang layo na ni Katindig dahil nakaabang na siya sa gitna dahil doon nagdadrop.
Carandang serves. Cheritigo up by 1. MJ Phillips. Here in this All-Filipino Conference, just her scoring output really for Petro Gazz has helped so much.
They got back-to-back points for Myla Pablo, this time off the block.
By East West Bank, the official bank of the Pvl All.
So you have to try to maximize all the attackers in front. And right now, Jazz Nabor has 3 attackers in the front row.
Great to see Carandang also playing in this game. I believe she did not play in their previous match as we get back to this game. Players scrambling on the floor for the ball. Lex and shining the spotlight on ng Aiza Maizo Pontillas, arguably the backbone here for the Petro Gazz Angels.
Looking at the previous conferences of Petro Gazz, we know na isa sa mga advantage.
And if you're Petro Gazz, you have to play clean volleyball. Galang pushes it. Pablo waits for it from the back. Ara from the right. Musa running all over the place. They got Chami popped up. It's still alive and they set it over. 1-2 play from Said. Nothing yet. Chance. Petro Gazz. They go to Musa.
Oh, wow.
Mention coming off a surgery, so taking it easy for now. But of course, helping in defense. Carandang. Nandoon si Tempiatura. Robles. Myla Pablo. Dug up by Shaya. Pauline. Babalik sa Cheritigo. A chance again for the Angels, and we got Myla. And I'm sure she saw it already. She saw it coming already.
Look at the impact of one Brooke Van Sickle. Yes, she's not.
Well, I think comparing it sa kanilang first conference, nakita ko na kasi how calm she is kahit na newbie pa lang in the league. Pero right now, yung connection, yun yung nag-improve. But since the start, when we saw her, we know how lethal she is as a setter. Myla Pablo has been in the team for quite a while. And even when she was with F2, pero limited minutes na. So now nakikita natin the bagyong Pablo that we know of. And nakakatawa din actually from me as a spectator, yung mga kabatch ko Aragala, the resurgence of these players, including Myla Pablo. Ito naman, Maizo Pontillas. She was playing here in the PVL, talagang very consistent, even winning awards just a few conferences in the first 2 sets. And then that's when they adjusted. And right now, Petro Gazz Angels just firing from all cylinders, even from the service line after that service ace.
So we're tied again. 14 all this time. Nagate.
Look at the celebration of Joy Cacaron.
All right, set number 4 just about to get underway. And I think we have our answer.
Now Capital One still has a good chance of making it if they find the right combination of players.
As Myla Pablo will draw first blood. She is the first to score for Petro Gazz.
Best digger here in the league. And you know what? When I caught up with her back at the dugout and I shared that stat with her, she was actually very surprised. That all she had to tell me was, as a non-scoring player, she's just glad to know that she's doing her role well, especially with her team going through this roller coaster, still learning, still growing, and overall a humbling experience. After all, it's the penultimate game of the elimination rounds for the Capital One Solar Spikers, and humbling is how she would describe her journey here.
At ibang klaseng set 1 naman
Na natin ngayon, no? Kasi ang nagsiset ngayon, si Neymar Bilangan for the Galaries Tower High Risers.
Get that confidence entering the qualifying round.
Exactly, and as a player, I wanted to ask you, ganun ba talaga tuloy-tuloy kasi yung panalo so the momentum, that's an extra step forward, right?
All right, definitely. I mean, it looks easy getting that 7-game winning streak for the Petro Gazz Angels, but it's really a lot of hard work and discipline that they have shown in their matches so far.
And the rally ends there.
And that's the effort we already scrambling in that rally. The Galaries Tower High Risers had an opportunity, but still the Angels found a way to get.
Cheng sets it up to Pablo.
Myla Pablo there of Jimenez, one-man block. No second touch. Third cover.
Rosel Baliton from Dipolog City, ready to serve.
Whoa!
Aiza. Batangueña, Jewel Encarnacion on deck. Cheng to MJ. That was an easy cross court.
Of the Galaries Tower High Risers.
You're right on that. There was no one there on the other side of the court. Combi play, pero kuha ni Cheng on the side of Petro Gazz. Coach Lerma talking about their defense a while ago. They surely listened.
That was well read.
Donna Paralejas.
Double sub for the Angels.
Ooh, that was a good attempt from the back row of France from Kilio, but MJ Philip, official bank of Pvl All-Filipino Conference.
Perfect.
This is my first time covering Petro Gazz Angels here on the panel, and grabe yung sorpresa ni Nang Aiza Maiza Puntillas.
Really clean attacks, but also clean blocks coming from the Petro Gazz Angels.
Because they want their younger players to have an opportunity, and they only can do that if they are able to build that big gap as a defense locked in there against Permentilla.
The block of the set brought to you by East West Bank, the official bank of the Pvl All-Filipino Conference. So we were saying at the top of the coverage, and importante for both teams to get a win here.
Myla Pablo there.
Fight hard for their points. Oh, and not like that, because MJ Phillips, we know, has been 5-set loss to Choco Mucho, but stretching them, just taking them all the way to 5-set and playing so hard and so well against them.
Oo, no? Tapos ikaw pagka nakikita niya, happy siya. Hindi talaga. Oo, talaga. Na every time magkahit anong liga, pag nakikita si Remy Palma, isang... ito si Remy Palma at si Risa Sato, isasama ko sa isang team to. All smiling people.
That's right.
Oh, ganda ng palo. Full swing!
So, Puntillas. Take a look at that once again. Yung talaga advantage sure for left-handed. Ang dami mo nakukuha.
Hindi mo alam kung kanan o kaliwa. You tend to forget. As this serve of Palma is in play. Picked up downstairs by Singh. That's a good pickup by Van Siegel. Here's Myla. Oh, Myla hitting it down the line, and Coach Roger is tied at 4. Cheng. She's still there. I was watching at home when all this was happening and online. Oh, is that out?
Oh, that was a service ace.
Pumasok, and we arrive at set point.
You wouldn't want to give more confidence or para magbigyan mo pang kumpiyansa yung kalaban mo.
And given that
right.
The meantime, biglang ito, Myla Pablo creating a gap here.
Especially that game against Signal in 5 thrilling sets, and also against Capital One, they have been able to maintain their steadiness And also, when you have a game, it's more chances to improve as well.
Oh, yes, good point, yes. In the meantime, we have the first long rally, although a point is already on the board. Pontillas receiving. Van Sickle sending it high. Myla Pablo sends it downstairs. Arroyo also, who has been playing well of late. The set into the end line.
Isa finishing off that long rally. Look at that location of her attack.
Yes.
Yet avoid.
Like the fact that it's long, it's protracted, brings out the best in Arroyo, Gagate, as well as Troncoso. But this one, they watch the ball hit the line. Not exactly the way they want.
Points ahead of your opponent is actually a big lead.
Which was the story of the first game.
Yes.
Cherry Tigo had their chances in that West Bank, official bank of the Pvl All-Filipino Conference.
Actually, dapat si Jonas Abete kakausapin ko. But we respect superstitions and beliefs during game days.
Right.
So ang spokesperson po ni Jonas Abete was Joy Dacoron, and she said they really look to sila Mami Saet for the veteran leadership, like for these moments. Ball still alive.
Scrappy defense there.
Saet, free ball.
Long rally.
The sickle, block. Again to Brooke. Down the line. The crowd is different. You can really feel the tension.
Right, the intensity.
Exactly. Energies are so high immediately. And first point for returning player, serving ace, Myla Pablo on your screens. Mondoñedo, back to Arroyo this time. Soft touch, but you've got Janelle Cheng now setting 21-18. And the blocks that we're missing in game one are found everywhere. That block of the set brought to you by East West Bank, the official bank. Just using their smarts, finding their ways. It doesn't have to be the quickest attack.
Right.
For messing with me, that's back of the set brought to you by Duncan. Pasalubong
It mentioned the same lineup from Petro Gazz Angels, but this is a change in the lineup for Zeus Coffee because Jov Gonzaga will start for their squad.
And we all know how lethal Jov can be as well. She's been an integral part of this Zeus Coffee team.
Pagdating namin ng college, grabe yung training and grabe yung discipline. So we learned a lot during our university days.
Which has a lot about the composure here of Thea as we get back to this game. Zeus Coffee holding on to a 1-point advantage. Saet will send this one to Myla Pablo. Puts it away.
From Saet for Myla Pablo, but that play worked well for the Petro Gazz Angels because humahabol pa yung good serve from Pablo.
Troncoso. Dug up. They go to MJ Phillips. Right on the money for Phillips. With the way that they have been playing also the past couple of games, especially in the series. Sabete. They're going to give this one to Troncoso. Is blocked. And finally, a block here. BVS right now, sabi nga natin, heart and soul of this Petro Gazz team. Averaging 19.1 points per game. It continues. 2-point lead for the Angels. Myla Pablo will serve. Mondoñedo back set to Gamit. Saet to Phillips. Not this time. One hand.
Oh! Veteran move, Saet.
The semifinals. And gets to face the Creamline Cool Smashers this weekend. Gamit denied.
A middle blocker for Zeus.
And that's also her 5th point of the match today.
Grabe naman yung target na yun, Chi.
At last, Neil, we are set to begin this one, the much-awaited long-standing rivalry. And we begin. The first point will go to the Petro Gazz Angels.
The importance of balance pagdating sa production. And itong double substitution will always give Petro Gazz a 3-woman hitter formation.
An attack of Galanza kept alive by Petro Gazz. It goes back to the white shirts. Carlos. Cheng is now in the game, able to save it. Play continues. It's now Petro Gazz's turn. Maizo Pontillas. Dug by Pons. We have a long rally alert ended by Brooke Van Sickle.
Pagdating sa floor defense, but again, when you have Brooke Van Sickle firing from the left pin.
Sickle with a serve. She's got 10 points in the game. Pons. Sharp hit, but Van Sickle able to save. Negrito to Pons again with a tip. Kept alive. And another send over. Kyle to Bernardo. Wala pa rin. Saet. Sabete.
Walang lumalapag na bola in the backcourt, and it's just giving them limitless opportunities in transition.
Momentarily silencing the crowd. That is blocked. Back-to-back points for the Angels.
Petro Gazz will now rely on the heavy serves of Brooke Van Sickle to push Creamline out of system.
4-1 is the count. Chocomucho with the early lead. The serve. Bit of a cross. And does Sabete get it? She does. Down the line.
It's for the Petro Gazz Angels na makabawi kagad. Hindi na hayaan lumaki yung lamang ng Flying Titans.
Stay close. All the way. Rondina's shot is in the air. Here comes Tubino. And Rondina has no help at the back row.
Sequence.
18-16. Good set.
Oh.
Tobino with good hands. Rondina foiled, punches it over. She saw it, elevates it. Phillips. Caught downstairs by Barbon, and what a shot by Van Sickle. Long.
Oh, it was inside.
Ay, sumalak pa baba. Watch this. Right in there. This could go either way now. 21-21.
And a service ace there by Janelle Chang. Take a look at that.
Match point.
Chance here for the Flying Titans. Oh!
Hindi na mauna. Pwede na matapos dito, hindi pa. Tinaas ni Dina. Rondina. Chance again. Cheng says, let's go here. Back row. Pontillas, Cheng. Pablo. Still alive. Van Sickle. Cheng. Pablo again. Yes! And it's done. It's over. Petro Gazz with their second win.
They let go of that, actually.
Yeah. And they had an 8-0 run. By the way, the panalo play of the game brought to you by Yakult.
That shouldn't stop her. For me, that should also be some sort of a warning that, hey, I need to have a big game today.
Saet to Jonas Sabete. She finds the spot.
Serving for the Angels, Brooke Van Sickle.
Back set. Soyu denied. We arrive at set point.
The entire set, I would say Akari has shown their blocking prowess, but come on. Running. Okay, you start set number 3.
All right, here we go. Brooke Van Sickle from the opposite side. Brooke, let me try again. Now Soyud. Pablo putting it up. Saet, one-handed set, and the Coron not there just yet.
Good save.
Barbon has been everywhere. Cal to Madrigal. Barbon once again. Sabete off speed. Soyud.
Oh, gadig.
Brooke.
Oh!
And finally, she scores.
I mean, again, both teams, great defense, trying to keep that ball in play.